We do stupid things like this.
Well, we bought another car.
Yeah, and this time it's not going to be easy. This is our new, aptly named MR2 that we're going to call Lefty, I think. A barn find 1995 Toyota MR2 SW20 Rev 3 specifically. And we bought this car, we've driven it distances, and already we've got oil leaks, we've got coolant leaks. The radiator, as you can see, it looks like she's throwing up.
And a major overheating problem, I think you're forgetting to say.
Major overheating.
Also, I am just gravitating towards the rust.
Yeah.
That I'm noticing.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of rust. So let's start showing you around her, and then we'll get into why we decided to do this, because damn it, I don't know why.
So we've had to stop on the way to the garage at our house because this thing started overheating. There is smoke coming out of here. This is so hot to touch. And originally I thought it was just these little leaves burning. But in fact, this engine lid will not open. So we actually have no idea. I think it's low on coolant, low on oil, and we've got a big problem.
Being held on by nothing, so you need to hold that one up.
Yeah.
These are coming off nicely. Can't say the same for the rest of the rust on the car though.
I know, this colour underneath here though is really nice.
That's what it should be.
Beautiful. Perfect. So yeah, this won't actually open. You can see where it has been pried before and it doesn't sit quite level, but to us that doesn't really matter. That is a big problem. That foam in there.
That is
a big problem. That's probably why it's smoking so much. It was actually trapped on the boot. Chris just opened this and oh, okay, well it's a good job we have two other MR2s. But
she's a nice old hog.
Okay.
Oh,
smoky.
She ain't got much, I can tell you that.
No, she hasn't got a lot. But that's okay, that's okay.
She's probably going to take most of this, I think,
yeah,
if I had to guess.
That's okay.
We don't want it to land on the car though, because we don't want it smoking and actually catching on fire. The coolant overheating noise was so loud.
It was really loud. Even when we took the battery off, it was still loud. It was bad.
Nope, it was that little in there.
That low on coolant, nothing comes out.
Oh, look at the colour of the coolant on the cap. It's like brown.
Ooh.
For those of you who know, coolant is like impossible to not spill everywhere.
Also, yes, we know we're not meant to fill it up from this section of the car. We just don't want to have to take the side panel off here either.
Yeah, this will just force coolant into the system. And while she's hot as well, it'll eliminate as much air as possible. She's burping.
She's thirsty.
Yeah, this is why I don't think it's going to do enough. Oh, there you go. Thermostat click. There we go.
So someday, it could be any day, we could just walk away, don't wanna stay in a state of confusion. It's all for one, none for all. Someday we could just get away, don't wanna stay in this world of delusion.
After all this chaos, we finally managed to get the car back into the garage and decided to dive deeper into our new purchase.
And the most desirable part of owning one of these specifically is the T-tops, which I've never owned a T-top, to be fair.
No, I don't know how you get them off. Oh, that's the shade. Oh, that's pretty sick.
I think you have to take the shade off first.
Oh, okay. Oh. It's out.
Not that you can see anything out the top of these.
And
then there's this little pull tab, like a release mechanism, and then you pull,
wait,
and then you release.
I can't do mine.
There's this.
Yeah.
There.
Ah.
Push it that way, and then push up. And then now, I think, again, neither of us have a T-top. Oh, they slide out. That's actually pretty sick.
What?
No, just slowly Yeah, this is the last thing we want to break because this is expensive. If we decide to pop this out, no, we're restoring it.
We're restoring
We're
it.
restoring
Right?
it. Why? Why? Now, one of the main reasons we jumped the gun and bought this so quick is how nice 90% of the interior is. This is a leather interior, pretty scratchless as far as leather interiors go. I mean, there's bits and bobs, but I mean, gosh, the age of the car. And also, something that is very expensive on this car. So we decided if we couldn't tackle this project, we could at least sell it for profit. And that's the lights at the back.
These are the kooky rear taillights, which are a lot more desirable than the Zenkis. So we knew if we couldn't salvage this project as a whole, we could at least sell these for good profit. As on Facebook Marketplace at the moment, they go from anywhere from £700 to £1,000, if not more, if you're importing. And now you may have seen on Chris and I's channels, we have both done a guide on the Toyota MR2 and what to look out for and what you should probably stay away from when buying one of these cars. And both of us have gone completely against our own advice and bought something that's
Chunking apart.
chunking apart at the sills.
And the boot pockets.
And the boot pockets and everywhere that we have discussed in those videos.
Yeah, everywhere to check before buying one.
Yeah.
We've gone against it all.
So remind me, why did we actually buy this?
Well, essentially we got offered this literally 2 minutes up the road from where we live and offered at a extremely low price. We essentially looked at this car as at minimum we could buy it for the parts if we decided we wouldn't want to go too deep on it, and we could sell for the same money that we paid for it. Well, no, we'd definitely get more.
We'd definitely get more just from the lights alone.
Lights, T-bars, T-bar covers. There's a bunch of goodies with this car we'll show you in later videos that make it definitely worth it to a degree. However, we have a soft spot for these cars. As you would know, my car Misty, I restored and sold reluctantly at the end of last year. End of last year to our now friend Kip, who absolutely loves the car. And that process for me was one of the most enjoyable. I learned so much from it. And I think Lex got a bit jealous of that and wants to do the exact same.
I did, yeah. I definitely, having my car as more of a show car, I'm more hesitant to have a go myself and I don't want to get things wrong. And having a car in this condition, I feel like we can just have a go. Like we're going to try do a lot of things that we wouldn't normally do ourselves. We're going to try it all ourselves, get minimal people involved as possible. And also it's a massive learning curve for me as well, because you know a lot of the mechanical side and that's something that I'd really like to share as well.
And as we're finding on this car, there's a lot of issues that we haven't, or we have covered that have done really well and haven't covered. For instance, pop-up mechanics, how do they work? The cluster, I hate electronics, not gonna lie, but there's so many issues that I'm seeing on this car that we haven't covered ourselves, and also things that when buying one of these, you're gonna want to do, especially in condition like this. So we can show you from a barn find everything you should do at a minimum before deciding to put money into modifying, or you do what we do and keep them at the condition they are and modify anyway, as you'll see in my recent YouTube video.
And aside from all the negative things we have to say about her, there is a few small things that bring us joy. With that being said, we've got the lights that are working. Yes, it's not responding with the dash cluster, but the lights work nevertheless. Something that has also really shocked us on this car is how good the brakes are. Now, I believe this car has been sat for around 15 years, which if you know, for a JDM car, that is way too long, and she is showing signs of that. But the brakes are like brand new, better than Chris and I's car for sure. We definitely didn't say that. And the other thing is the power steering, and it's one of the lightest we've ever felt on any MR2, which is kind of concerning for Chris and I's MR2s as well. But this thing has got some good things underneath the bonnet.
And the suspension is really soft, it's great. It's not hard, it's amazing.
Now, as you can see, Lefty here is quite a problem child, and we're going to need all the help that we can get. And that starts with you guys at home. If you share the video, like the video, subscribe to our channel, that helps us massively to be able to fund these projects and do more cool stuff. With that being said, we also want to say a big thank you to our sponsors that we already have and the sponsors that we can get from this project. Again, we will need all the help we can get. And we've taken on something that might be a bit too much for us, but who knows? But with the help of you guys and our sponsors, I'm sure we can make this possible.
Now, do make sure to follow us on our social medias, as we won't be covering every little inch of this car just on YouTube. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, make sure that you keep an eye out for the content, as there's a lot that needs covering. And speaking of what he's covering, in the next episode on this car, it'll be featured on my channel, which will be, well, I may be cannibalising a couple of things off of this car to help myself get through its MOT, because at the minute it's not going to pass and I'm in a bit of a time crunch and waiting for some parts to arrive. So until those parts arrive, we're going to have to borrow some parts off of this one, but don't worry, we'll be showing you all that fun stuff and pretty much I think every step along the way. And I think on Lex's next video we may even start to clean this, but we're waiting to hear back to see who wants to help us out with that one.